You have worked your ass off to get to this moment, to have this moment, and it appears as if the conversation is about your dad was about that shit too. Hey, he and Giannis obviously have an interaction after the game, and it has been talked about. It has obviously been scrutinized. Your dad ends up on court, and I went to bat for your father earlier. At every single game. I mean, that is where the Haliburtons sit. That is just kind of how it is. Have to protect the players, obviously. You came out and said, Dad can't be doing. Where are we at now with the whole conversation? And I am bummed out that a tiny bit of the conversation is about this, but in a week or two, don't worry. I don't think this will even be chatted about as we bygones be bygones. You need to know that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think he just got caught up in the moment. You know, I think my dad is obviously a big personality, and I think
yes,
after the game he came on the floor to celebrate, and I think that obviously his actions were out of line, and I apologized to Giannis, he apologized to Giannis, he put out a statement apologizing yesterday. I addressed it in media yesterday. It's unfortunate what happened, and there's no excuses and no place for that, and I think that he understands that. I think he just got caught up in the moment, but I understand that a lot of the dialogue has been about that, coming into today. But it was a big win for us as a group, and that's really where my focus is on. But again, we know that that's unacceptable and something that we can count on not happening again.
Yeah, definitely need to enjoy the moment. Those moments don't happen all the time, and it wasn't you. Remember, it was your dad. So he's his own man. He's an excitable man. I think we've all seen his passion. You said big personality. I think he's always been like that since he's got to Indianapolis. I mean, the first time he came up to me, I mean, we're talking huge dap, yell, scream. It's like, he is there. We know who Haliburton's dad is, like in Indianapolis.
Yep.
So like that's why he was able to just walk onto the court afterwards. Like people are like, why was he all the way on the court? It's like, exactly. Why was he on it? Because of who he is. Like, that is kind of a part of the conversation. What ends up happening, though, can't happen. I appreciate you saying it. I appreciate him saying it. And to you, I hope you did enjoy that moment, man. I hope it wasn't all caught up in all the other stuff. Had a big night last night, huh? Took him to the rack, win the game, feel like God, jump up on the scores table. Just, can you walk through all of this? 10 seconds left, playoff series clinching game. You got the ball in your hand, one-on-one, Greek freak, to the rack, place explodes. I mean, that's what dreams are made of, right? Is that what it felt like last night, Tyrese, in the middle of it?
Yeah, for sure. It was a lot of fun. Down the stretch there in overtime, I hit a three to start, and then I feel like I missed every shot down the stretch. And, my teammates did a good job of keeping me up, telling me that, we were going to have another opportunity to stick with it. And guys just continued to make plays. Andrew Nembhard made a big three. Double A made a big three. We just got a couple steals down the stretch. They turned it over there, and they trust me to make plays at the end of the game. So,
I understand you missed a couple shots in every time. I wasn't able to watch. I don't know if you know that. I was just keeping up with social clips. Yeah.
Come on.
I got Hulu and YouTube TV, okay? Yeah. Every month, they're dinging me.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding. Can't get the Pacers game.
It's a joke.
So I'm following it on social media. And obviously the business is good. Okay. But this team, Tyrese, this guy needs to be on TV, okay? Yeah. You are electrifying, brother. You talked about missing shots in overtime. How about the end of the fourth quarter? Need it. Got it. Gotta have it. What do? Take it to the rack, dunk. Not only a pull-up, which a lot of people do at this stage. All right, I'll just pull up and shoot it from here and hope. You take it to the rack, that's the end of the fourth quarter. That's to get it to overtime. Then in the overtime, same exact thing. Tyrese, Haliburton right now, brother. Haliburton right now. Why do you think this Pacers team plays so well during playoff time? Why do you think your team is playing so well here post-All-Star game?
Yeah, I think... we had a lot of injuries early in the year. Obviously, both of our backup bigs go with torn Achilles. Then we lost, Andrew Nembhard and Aaron Nesmith, who are, our main two on-ball defenders. And we kind of just had to figure out a way to stay afloat. And then once those guys came back, we really hit our stride. I think we just made an adjustment, after the new year, just, stepping it up defensively, and then, started to make some more shots, which definitely always helps. But, I think we got a lot of depth, and we're prepared to play here in the playoffs. And, I think that's what we're built for. And, we're just trying to, ride this wave up, into the second series.
A little chirpy between you guys. Right? This series? Was it always going to be that way? Did we know it was going to be that way coming into the series throughout the season?
Yeah, for sure. We always knew it was going to be that way. I don't think it's any secret that there's a rivalry there between us and Milwaukee, and I think as competitors, I think that's what people love. People love to see that, and I think we all enjoy competing in that. So it was a lot of fun, the back and forth, and I think at the end of the day, it's for the most part just competition. But I definitely think it was a lot of fun, though. Sign me up for that all day.
Yeah, especially you guys winning 4-1. It has to feel much better to be on that side than the other side. You put out the message, in your post-game press conference or on social, I forget what it was, after Dame tore his Achilles. Obviously a bummer for anybody, even though you guys are competitive and rivals. I thought that was very professional of you. I also thought it was very professional of you afterwards last night, after you just had maybe your biggest game you've ever had. Yeah. I mean, series clinching, needed to get to overtime, Brack.
Yep.
To win this, dribbling down in home. Did you hear the roar of the crowd whenever that inbound pass happened? Because they decided to just let you get the ball. They decided to let you get a ball. We're not going to do press. We'll let them come out here. Got 10 seconds. Let's go ahead and see what happens. We run a little screen and cook. Place goes bananas. I mean, that is a huge moment for you in the history of your basketball.